What was your first impression of these guys when you got on campus?
Let me start because I knew him first. Let me start. I was trying to think. That's why I looked at you like that.
Josh came on episode 1, said he didn't like Jalen at first.
Okay, no, I wouldn't say that. Josh, I wanted to be friends with Josh, but he didn't like me in the beginning. Do I have to bring up?
You were the common denominator to all this.
Yeah, you were just mean for no reason. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I'm just walking there, 17. Excited to meet, teammates. And just not like Josh, like 3 years older. He's a year above. So I'm like, oh, yeah, like, what up, big bro? Like, yeah, like, what's up? What up, man? And do I got to bring up the practice?
Yes.
You have permission to bring up wherever you want.
You have permission.
Okay,
you have permission.
So we have a side-eye bounce play and the same play that we always run. So if you're on defense, you know it. And I got a little physical with Josh. I knew the play was coming, so I climbed up to go over the screen. And he was all mad. Then he took it out on me, ended up flipping me, like straight up like on some football, like legs was probably, my head was low, my feet was in the air type shit, like flipped me. I'm on the ground like, not thinking I was about to happen. Like, I'm like, yo. Because you're like, I wasn't thinking it was about to happen, so I'm like not as vulnerable to like, keep my position. So I'm just getting over the screen or whatever. So I'm like, all my body weight is just like, I'm on my toes. So, his strong ass. Like, I was off my toes, like, oh, I'm getting over the screen. He just picked me up. Woof! I was on the ground like, damn, hot.
Yeah, he was not fooling with me after that one.
Hot.
I felt bad.
I think that's why I started to be my friend. After that moment, he gonna text me. I remember I was so mad. I was talking to nobody. I got out of practice, showered, and say one word, left, all this, not talking to nobody. I get a random text. You good? Like, no, nigga, I ain't good.
That's how you apologize.
You good?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you good? I'm like, no, I ain't good. And after that, then we became friends.
Yeah, we was cool after that.
So you just initiated him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. That's it.
And then JB, no, there's none. No,
We met before. We met before Nova.
at Nova though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, we knew each other before Nova a little bit.
On your visit.
Not even the visit, like just AAU and like all those like camps and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I knew you a little bit.
Really? You knew me?
Okay, I know you.
Clearly, you know me.
That's what I'm saying. You knew me.
Mikal had a one cut though.
All right, bro.
Mikal had a baldy basically.
Nah, bro. And I know y'all got this podcast. You can pull a picture
Yeah,
up.
bro.
Don't
You
put
had
the
to cut like
picture
your
up.
mom took you to the barber and was like, I don't want to be back in 2 weeks. So
Exactly
cut it low.
what it was.
Exactly, cut it low.
Exactly what it was. But JB was, see, I'm sorry I don't remember you, but
It's crazy.
I remember I was on campus and he was on his official visit, didn't commit yet. Oh my God. You would have thought the damn, I mean, for a good reason, for good cause, but you would have thought what?
Yep.
You would have thought they about to change the
Carpet.
university to Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
You. Mm-hmm. Everybody was going crazy. I remember all my friends coming up to me and was like, is he gonna come here? Is he gonna come? I'm like, bro, I don't know. and then we had a fun night. And then, but then JB got to school, like, he's a goofy ass dude, bro. So that was, it was easy.
Our first impressions of meeting us. You can start with Josh.
First impressions of like when I first met y'all. Oh, I don't even. Do you remember when I first met you? I don't remember. I just know we had started off a little rocky in college.
Another.
Should we skip
Let's
right
add it
to
to the
it?
tally.
Early on.
Add that to the tally. Another one.
Yeah, we started off a little rocky,
But they had a special one.
yeah, that was one of a couple. I
Yeah,
remember
that
that
was
was
a
one
couple.
my freshman year in my locker. But
In the lock.
and that was,
I
that
remember
was
that
the
one.
first one. But a lot of people on the team warned me about Josh, and me being me, I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care who Josh is. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and me and Josh went at it for sure. But now
now.
we're grown up. We're adults.
Yeah, man.
That's
Our
8 years now.
relationship, yeah. What
Yeah.
year was that? I came in. What year we come in?
17? No.
16.
15.
15,
16.
Yeah, so that was 9 years in.
9
No.
years.
Yeah. In the league for 7. That was my
So I would,
sophomore
say,
year.
so I would say Josh, I mean, our relationship every year has gotten better. Not to say like when I first met him, I didn't like him. I just, I didn't know him.
Jalen, you brought something up before we rolled the cameras, and it was about an incident that Josh and Donte had. I
yes.
want to make sure you can share that.
Well, I wasn't there for the incident. I just saw the aftermath. But I think it was episode 1 when I said Josh was a bully. So
I don't know why they bring this up.
do you want to tell the story? 'Cause
I mean,
I can tell the aftermath.
I mean, I just keep it kind of general, but like, yeah. So there was a couple incidences.
No, we're talking about the incident.
Well, that's it. It builds up to that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was one time in the locker room, me and him, going back and forth. Josh trying to, I was a freshman. Josh trying to, let it be known I'm a freshman, and me, got a mouth on me, and I go back at him. Next thing you know, hey.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You see what we have to deal with?
I don't even know how you do it, bro.
Anyway, we going back and forth. Next thing you know, we get in a little scuffle. Not really a scuffle. Josh
Puts you in the
hands on me.
headlock.
Yeah.
And Donte couldn't move.
Yeah, couldn't move. Like, the thing about Josh is, like, I don't never see him lift, but he's hella strong.
Out of nowhere.
For no reason.
No, like, I'm like, bro, why are you this strong? I guess that he might be lifting on his own. I don't see it, or he might be lifting with Jalen or whatever.
All he does is leg press.
Bro, he does curls and bench press too. The way he had me in this headlock. Hey, but fast forward. So like at that point, I was like, man, I'm off of him. I don't like him. Every day of practice, we go head to head, pushing, shoving. He would stay on me. Every mistake, yell at me, blah blah blah. So
Who's
I'm
he?
like, him.
Oh,
Him. And I'm like, man, I'm off this. Like, this dude, this is an asshole. Fast forward, we're in the weight room. I like blacked out during this moment. So like we were arguing, said something. I had like a weight in my hand. I don't know what I had. It was like a plate.
I had a
like
10-pound plate.
It was 10. Then
Or like a 25-pound plate on my head.
It was like, and I was like, say it again. I'm gonna swing this at you. And he was like, no, you won't. And said it again. And I swung the plate. Next thing you know, I blacked out. We just started fighting in the weight room.
You swung the plate.
I did.
You swung the plate.
I did. And the thing was, after everybody broke it up, everything, like, the thing was our weight room was getting renovated. Or it was closed for something. So we were in the student weight room. So like we were upstairs, like other students were in the weight room. It wasn't just like, oh, it's just, this is a private matter. Like, this is in the school weight room.
And it's the last day of summer.
the last day of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we all had to go into the locker room. And Mike Nardi was like our GA at the time. And he's like y'all gonna like squash it or whatever. Donte was like, oh, man, and I'm sitting there and like, y'all know me, like I'll get mad and then I'll just be like back to like just chilling. So I'm cool. Like I'm like, I ain't get hit with the plate or nothing. Like I'm cool. And then Nardi was like, bro, either y'all squash or we had to bring it to coach. Donte's like, nah, I'm not fooling with him.
I said, bring that to coach.
Yeah, so then we had to go to coach.
Coach,
and then
he wasn't
happy.
He was not happy. He was like confused. Like,
he was just like, yeah. I said something I shouldn't have, and then coach looked at me. He was like,
Are we saying what you said?
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
What's wrong with you?
He just looked
I'll
at me
say
and
this.
said,
I'll say this. Josh violated this man.
Plate worthy.
Plate worthy. For sure. He should have.
The plate
It should have been a 45-pound plate.
Yeah.
The plate should have hit him for what he
But
said.
then, so when coach said, like, Josh, what happened? He said what he said. Coach was like, why would you say that? And then coach was so confused. And then it was like, then what happened? And I was like, and I swung a plate at his head. He was like, why would you do that? Like, he was so confused of like how this translated. But now we're good. I mean, honestly, we were good. Like, I wouldn't say right after that, but
when we got back to campus, y'all probably had like a week, and then like you're all right,
cool.
we're good. Yeah.
I think with Josh though, in college, especially like NBA is way different, but in college it was like, in order to gain Josh's respect, you had to like go back at him, because if he smelled blood, it's over with. It was over with.
Josh is all bark, no bite, bro.
No, he was. He bit a couple times.
So I threw your little ass through some doors.
I was saying you just let it happen.
Okay.
That sounds crazy.
That sounds ridiculous.
What is it in you? What is the combative nature? Like, I could see it was in you the whole time when you were at Villanova. Like, you just didn't want to let everybody know you were all in, but you really were. And when it came game time, we all knew you were all in. And if anybody got on you about it, you'd always respond. You were always respectful. But what is it in that head that makes you like, I just don't want to show everybody I'm all in?
I don't know. I just want to do it like, I'm going to be all in, but I just want to like, I don't know. I'm going to be all in. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. But up until then, I'm just vibing. I'm here. I'm chilling.
He's the type.
You know what I mean?
No. He's BSing. He's the type of person. If you tell him to do something, he's going to do the opposite every single time.
You're right.
He doesn't like being told what to do. He will do the opposite every single time, or at least he'll say the wrong thing, and then he'll eventually do it. But he's just an asshole. That's just how he is.
That is the truth, though. You always, like, you'd always put up some type of fight against anything. Like, just, like whether we were gonna leave at 4:30 or 5. If I said 4:30, you'd like, why can't we leave at 5? But then you'd show up at 4:25. You'd be on time. You'd do what you're supposed to do. But you just had to be a malcontent. You had to show at some point that you had the opposite view. But then you were always all on board. And then when it came to game time, you always knew the scouting report better or as well as anybody. You always made the right plays. You always did the right thing. It was crazy. I didn't think you'd be this crazy in the NBA, though. I'll tell you that. I did not think you'd be this crazy.
This episode is brought to you by Whoop.
Whoop is a 24/7 health and fitness wearable that tracks your daily activity like other wearables. But where it really shines is in its detailed breakdowns of your sleep, recovery, stress, and more to help provide you with personalized insights and feedback on your health.
I've been wearing Whoop for the last 4 years, and it's really helped me understand my recovery and sleep and make sure I'm prepared for when I need to be at my absolute best.
It's not just for professional athletes, though. I've also been wearing Whoop for about 3 or 4 years, and it really helps me stay on top of my health, get a deeper insight into my sleep. It's the first thing I check every morning. It gives you a recovery score based on your sleep and your body's vitals, and it acts as your daily guide for how much you should push yourself in your workouts.
Ooh, I was 93% recovered.
Mine was a 55.
Dang.
But see, that's because I'm pushing my body these days, and you're resting your body. Throughout the day, Whoop tracks every heartbeat and keeps you updated on the exertion and stress you're putting on your body. Then each night, Whoop will give you a suggested bedtime based on your day and how recovered you'd like to be the following day. Whoop can help track it all to show you the positives and negatives of your lifestyle.
Want to try it for yourself? Try Whoop for 1 month free on us and get your health journey started.